if it's something controversial, I play that in the first 3 seconds.
She really did luck out in the name.
What I have to say is I'm a toxic feminist, and I like, why did the pregnancy test look like a babe? She like sat down this like big like.
Well, they had to use what was on hand. It's not a TED Talk. It's going to be an in-depth analysis. I have a note here, just Vanessa Kirby, mother.
I love her.
Mother.
I herald his beginning. I herald your end. Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
In this movie,
Yeah.
she was the one who pushed Galactus.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, she saved the
Final
day.
blow.
Yeah.
Her
Yeah, we love
and
that.
Invisible Woman. Like,
Just get stuff
Yeah.
done.
welcome back to the podcast, everyone. This is a day in the life. Yeah, see, I can't hear myself, but I can hear the music really well. Wait,
Can barely hear anything at all.
I need to redo that. Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties. This is not a day in the life. That was my old podcast name. This is Movie Addicts Anonymous, where every media junkie is welcome. That music was so loud.
Was it? Because I couldn't hear anything. I didn't hear it. It feels like it's off in the distance. So many
I'm
technical
having some
difficulties.
technical difficulties here, trying to figure everything out, but we're here to talk about Fantastic Four. Such a good movie. I'm your host, Jay, and these are my co-hosts. You guys know Preston.
Hi.
Hi.
And this is Lena.
You're not Preston.
I'm not. No, I was saying hi like it's a Movie Addicts Anonymous. You greet the person when they introduce themselves.
Yeah, and you say if you're an addict. And,
Do you want a round of applause too?
yeah. We brought Lena on board here to be kind of like help us with fact-checking and knowing random things about stuff.
You pick up actresses on an IMDb page.
Uncle in the biz.
Yeah, Uncle who's a set dresser on several films at the moment.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we're very proud of him.
Yeah, that's so fierce.
Cool.
Probably like in California.
He actually lives in Asheville, but because they're oftentimes involved in unions, support your unions.
Yeah.
They ship them off all over the place. He's been to Cambodia. He's been all over the United States, Europe.
That's cool.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I guess you shoot anywhere, like people, like movies.
Yeah, you
and
go
stuff
where you need.
everywhere.
He was doing
That's
Kong
so cool.
Skull Island, and he was out in Cambodia. Just we were watching him via Facebook and Instagram, and he was just a menace on a moped. It was really, really cool.
Batman v Superman too, right?
Yeah, he worked on that too.
Oh, he's on BVS. I actually, so I weirdly like that movie because we're not in DC. We're back talking about Marvel. The last one we were talking about.
We're
DC.
back,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, our one
All these
episode not
superheroes,
about
they
Marvel.
start to meld together.
Yeah, I liked Henry Cavill and Batfleck and stuff. I don't know. It was like a fun take. I mean, I like this iteration of shit. I think Superman better than Henry Cavill, I think. Not because of Henry Cavill, but just the whole vibe of it's different. But there is something about Man of Steel and BVS that I do kind of enjoy. It feels like its own like separate thing. Like it's like it feels like the Snyderverse. It doesn't feel like I don't think of Superman and I think of Man of Steel. I think of like Zack Snyder Superman of that, and it's like a fun.
Is it because of the amber tints and all that, or
Yeah, and like very like dark and dreary.
oof? Given everything general vibes.
and just like so dramatic and like but we're not
Dramatic.
So dramatic.
But that's not what we're here about. We're about Marvel.
We're about retrofuturism and the
Yeah.
Fantastic Four universe.
Marvel. Yeah, if you couldn't tell my makeup, I'm Invisible Woman. I am there, which like I
All
think
female
it's,
voices are valid.
Yeah.
I think it's messed up that they like named her Invisible Woman because she should be seen. She's very visible, and it's actually damaging when people assume all women are invisible. But
She really did luck out in the name.
what I have to say is I'm a toxic feminist, and I always think the women are always right.
We support
and-
women's rights and
Yeah.
their wrongs.
And this movie just solidified the fact that women are the best thing that could happen to the world and to the MCU. What are your overall thoughts of this movie?
I mean, at least
Yeah.
in this movie, she was the star. For
Yeah,
sure.
I have a note here, just Vanessa Kirby, mother.
I love her.
Mother.
She really is. She's so fierce, but not even just not even just Vanessa Kirby. I'm too excited. My gay list was coming out. I loved I herald his beginning. I herald your end. Like the fucking Silver Surfer
Yeah.
in this movie.
Yeah.
Was so iconic. I loved her so much, and like pretty much she was the one that like pushed Galactus.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, she saved the
Final
day.
blow.
Yeah.
Her
Yeah, we love
and
that.
Invisible Woman.
Yeah.
Like,
just get stuff
yeah.
done.
Like, Pedro was around, like, groping people in an interview. I'm kidding. No, we're not going to talk about it. I don't agree with that. Like, you can never make me hate you, Daddy. The right does hate him. Because...
He's a source of joy.
Well, it's because, like, if you guys don't know,
He's a beta daddy.
Did you... I know. I love him so much. He's so hot. And, like, just, like, everything about him. But, he's getting backlash right now. Did you hear about that?
Who cares?
Well, it actually might affect movies because now there's reports that he's in less of Avengers Doomsday now. I'm hoping this is just rage bait. Because
honestly, if it's such a cavalcade of characters, alliteration.
Yeah.
It'd be difficult to kind of have like enough screen time for everyone. It's gonna be like the last 15 minutes of Endgame and just sort of.
Well, Doomsday isn't gonna be as much as like Secret Wars, right?
Well,
because like Secret Wars is gonna be the full everyone everywhere.
Yeah, that's gonna have everyone's gonna have their hands.
Love that movie.
You think the symbiote?
I hope Michelle Yeoh shows up again.
Yeah, that'd be fair. Yeah, that movie should show up.
Well, she was in Guardians of the Galaxy at the end.
You're right, but no, I want her character from Everything Everywhere to show up.
Just like hot dog fingers, just
I'm here.
And they're like, someone just goes, "Is that Michelle Yeoh?"
I mean, the movie does say Everything Everywhere.
It's true. That universe is possible.
Apparently, people think it's weird that he's like grabbing people or like,
and then other people are grabbing him. And
the funny thing is though, is like no one that he's supposedly grabbing is the one that has an issue with it. It's only random conservatives because after he said he supports the dolls, like he's for the drag queens.
Yeah,
Pedro, you can't do that. Yeah. Okay, you can't let people know you're an ally. They're gonna destroy you, especially in this climate. Like
the right is weird and they hate when they call him that.
Yeah, you can't. Okay, I'm all for it. I'm only wearing this makeup because they force me to. Like, I hate gays.
Jay, what are you exactly?
I know what am. Oh yeah, I got.
There's so many of those comments.
Yeah.
What even is bro?
So now Preston gets to see some of my comments I get, especially because I started a new TikTok account with just clips from Movie Addicts Anonymous. So like none of my following are on there. Yeah. So it's just a bunch of straight guys. Like I love it. They always ask me, "Are you gay?"
Yeah. Are you gay? What are you? What even is he?
Yeah. What is bro? Is
what
funny.
Is it? Yeah.
Is bro gay? Is bro gay?
It's very like Ask Jeeves kind of energy.
Yeah.
That thing you asked him back when you first heard about it. You're like,
are you gay? Alexa, what is bro?
Are you gay? Am I gay? I don't think I ever searched "Am I gay?" I searched "gay blowjob" and I was like, I'm hard.
Whoa.
And then my friend was like, why'd someone search "gay blowjob" on your computer? I was like, I don't know.
I don't know why anybody would do that.
Russian hackers.
Yeah.
Russian hackers.
Wow, we went really political really quick.
Yeah. I mean, we can cut anything out.
Yeah, I'm the editor, so I can cut everything out.
Sometimes he'll leave shit in though, and that's cool.
If it's something controversial, I play that in the first 3 seconds.
Yeah.
I just had to bring up the Pedro stuff because it's so annoying. Because basically, what it is that he's too famous right now. Like he has like 5 movies out right now. Like so that's why.
Yeah, we really are in a summer of Pedro.
So like when you are that like big, your people are gonna want to knock you down.
And it started with Mando, right? That was like.
His
when
brain
he started, right? Like,
I didn't even know it was him until like the last episode.
Right. And everybody's like, "Oh, that's Pedro Pascal." I was like, "Who's that?"
Well, I mean, for me, he started as the Mountain, right? Like in Game of Thrones.
Oh, Oberyn Martell.
Oh, right. He was.
Yeah, that was
not the Mountain.
Because he was a bisexual disaster. In
not the Mountain. Sorry,
killed by
obviously not the Mountain.
Yeah, the bisexual daddy.
Yeah.
Obviously,
we love that.
yeah, but he got killed by the Mountain. That's what I meant.
I think that's what. Yeah, that's really what I think started. Because he was also in like Buffy, where he's a love interest turned vampire, and all
my God, he was in Buffy. I didn't know that.
Girl, it's incredible.
Jay's gonna have to go back to Buffy for.
Oh no, another binge watch. Ugh,
I
terrible.
love Buffy so much. We got to do an episode of Buffy because there's too. We can't even start.
You have to pick your favorite though. We have to pick a favorite, do a thesis on it, and come back. This is my theater lecture regarding my favorite Buffy episode. It's not a TED talk. It's going to be an in-depth analysis.
But favorite episode would just be one, but then we'd have to do like favorite season. Every season's a very different vibe. I am weirdly a fan of the Dawn season.
That's understandable. Rest in peace.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know, that's crazy. Okay, but this is also not what we're talking about.
I played a Buffy game one time.
Oh, you didn't watch the show?
There were a couple different Buffy games.
Yeah.
Was it the fighting one?
Well, it's like an open world kind of fighting one. Yeah, my brother was really, really into it. And
oh, yeah, Sarah Michelle Gellar. You can't not love her. She's great.
I love her. She's such an icon. She's in the new season of Dexter, the prequel.
Oh, thank God.
But then the new actual season of Dexter, Kristen Ritter's in it, and she's a serial killer. I'm obsessed.
I love
Back to topic, though.
Me too.
Yeah, Jessica Jones, Marvel.
Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four. Yeah, this is definitely clipping. I'm sorry, guys. This audio is probably going to be really loud. I can turn it down in post. But yeah, no, I just wanted to quickly mention the Pedro because I think it's bullshit, and I think that he should be Mr. Fantastic, and I think he's been my favorite Mr. Fantastic so far, I think.
I mean, I kind of think everybody's been my favorite everything so far in this movie.
Yeah. I think that isn't accurate.
Yeah, as far as Fantastic Four stuff goes, I don't think that there was
because the only one
better.
The only one I could but Human Torch, I guess Chris Evans has now become Captain America.
Yeah,
because I did really like him as Human Torch.
That would be my only one that I was like, he's not as douchey in this one.
He's not.
Which, I mean, kudos to Chris Evans for being douchey.
Oh, yeah, being like the total, like, fuckboy.
Yeah, and like the anti-Captain America.
Yeah. So what I kind of want to start doing, like a thesis statement or summarizing statement.
Yeah.
Do you have like somewhat of like a thesis statement on the movie?
I think this is I would argue this is probably one of the most Marvel comic book films that they've released. It plays out almost like a single issue. Especially old Fantastic Four. I mean, it's a story told within 15 some odd pages.
Yeah.
So it's a quick sort of, we have a buildup in the first couple of pages, and then you have the problem, and then you have a temporary solution. They get their ass kicked, and then the formal solution comes forward.
Okay, yeah.
So it is very in beat to a Fantastic Four, like
formulaic.
Extremely that.
It felt like classic comic book. Like the iconic shots from like a cover, like comic covers and stuff was in it.
And the director Matt Shankman.
Yeah, I didn't do research on. I didn't look into the director. Do you know what he's known for?
He didn't
do his research.
I didn't do any research.
He did a fair bit on the WandaVision. He was a director. For the
yes, I did know that. I remember
He was also the director of Welcome to Chippendales, which was an Amazon movie, I believe. But Sister loves a color pop. He is about a color pop. He is the reds from WandaVision.
Yeah.
He is about the purples and like the blues that were in the Chippendale film. The movie had aspects of the red, blue, yellow, like comic aspect throughout.
Yeah.
It was very like, because it was set in like the retrofuturism. So everything was like very bubbly, but very like one color.
Yes, it did feel like that. Yeah, very like unison together.
Yeah. And it was like a good yellow. It wasn't like that weird mustard yellow.
Yeah, it was the butter, what's like hot right now, butter yellows, and that's what all like the influencers they're coming to Maine.
It's more of a canary.
Wearing butter yellow. Yeah.
Dip their lobsters in it.
Yeah. That's a really good thesis. That's pretty kind of like mine too. I would say, I guess my thesis statement would be, this felt to me like a reboot of the Marvel franchise. This felt like this could be a starting off point for someone coming into Marvel. Like, because I was leaving and I was like, this is a lot of people's first Marvel movie, like younger kids.
Yeah, I would say this is probably one of the more appropriate ones to bring kids to.
Yeah.
I mean, with like Thunderbolts and being mostly like manned by assassins.
Yeah.
This is sort of more family oriented. I mean, the Fantastic Four motto forever has just been like
the first family.
Family.
So that's why it felt to me like it felt almost like a soft reboot launch of Marvel in general.
I mean, using a different universe too.
Well, that's the thing too, is because we didn't see our universe once. It was all exclusively in another universe, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And so that's what I mean. So you could, because like this was one of the first Marvel movies I've seen where my boyfriend was like, we left, he's like, I like that movie.
Yeah.
He usually just doesn't care. He's there for the food. He doesn't care. Like, he's like, whatever, comic books. Like, he likes to watch like 1,000-pound sisters didn't know they were pregnant or whatever. Like, but
I mean, this had themes of pregnancy.
Yeah, there was. Like, oops, I had a 2,000-pound baby or whatever. He watches those shows.
Oops, I had a god for a baby.
So he was actually
entity.
Yeah, I know. But he left and he was like, I actually really like that movie. And I think it was because like he didn't need to know the 40 other movies.
It was all self-contained.
Yeah,
because you didn't have like the influence of the other universes.
Yeah,
like muddling it up.
Yeah, like
It's
just
so cool.
Okay, yeah, so this is my full thesis statement here, is that, like, I think this is a soft relaunch of the Marvel Universe, and I think it makes perfect sense that Reed Richards wasn't in our universe, because I love that this universe is so changed just because Reed Richards exists in it. The fact that, like, they're that technologically advanced in the 60s is because Reed Richards was born in the late 20s or whatever. Like, so, but in our universe where he wasn't, I like how it played, like, it's way different. Like, just from one man, because he's that smart in the comic. Like,
yeah, or he does exist, and he just hasn't been able to get any research or anything off the ground because it's too far-fetched. It's too expensive. You already are competing with the Starks and the Wakandas and the Hammers, and so many people involved in science.
Yeah.
Where he isn't involved enough or doesn't have the powers that have made him valid yet.
Well, because back in the, like, who in our timeline in the 60s would he be competing against? Just Tony's dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, Howard Stark.
But, so I wonder where he wasn't. So do you think he's in this universe? Like, is this, like, universe where, like, the Starks became Doctor Doom, or, like, it was this very different, like,
Maybe.
I think that might be the angle.
this is the universe where, like, the Starks were evil and became the Dooms or whatever instead, and Reed Richards became.
So that's some disrespect on my boy Victor Von Doom.
I know. I love seeing how we kind of thought technology would turn into, because like it's so funny to see, like, robots but no iPhones. Like, like people are, like, walking like robots and having flying cars.
There's a full, like, battle table, but yeah, there's...
Because in the 60s, we didn't think we'd be walking around with computers in our pockets.
Right. I mean, even the robot ran on a cassette tape.
Yeah, like, and that's what we thought. We thought we'd have robots running on VHS. Or
and they had, like, their Dick Tracy watches, too. So that was really cool.
And, like,
well, it's sort of an altered history, too, because we would have had a technological boom in the 60s. So in present, it would probably be, like, Wakanda Plus for everybody.
Oh, yeah, because I forgot about what Wakanda's up to in this universe.
Yeah, they're probably still secluded.
They're just vibing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nothing gets past us.
Yeah. So do you have a thesis or, like, an overall thought of the movie?
I came up with it. It's a good jumping in point. It kind of piggybacks off of yours, but it's a good jumping in point for anybody that has felt intimidated by Marvel up to this point and doesn't want to watch, a whole saga of things happen.
Yeah.
It's a good fresh start.
I don't know any box office numbers yet for the first weekend. I think I heard it was like 100 million opening weekend.
Ooh.
How I used to format the podcast, little movie addict chips, we'd all just I'd call them that, and it's just kind of topics you want to talk about, good or bad or whatever.
I like the callbacks to all the villains. So obviously, I think
like in the kind of the opening sequence.
Yeah, definitely.
That was great.
It was definitely
I loved the opening sequence.
Super friendly towards, like, as Preston was saying, like, the new viewership, but also had, like, that delicious content for the avid ravenous fans.
Yes, that's what it was great, because I was enjoying it on another level than, like, Dylan was. Like, he was like, oh, this is, like, fun, and then me, I'm like, that's a cool reference. Like, so yeah, like, they did it really well.
Yeah. And I was just sort of like, oh, the boys, they got the wizard in there, Diablo, and Ghost, and you had that first Fantastic Four, like, fighting. Was it Oog?
Yeah.
And then later in the movie,
I don't remember his name, but the big dude.
Yeah, and then later you see the scene in, like, the drafting room. It was like Stanley and Jack Kirby.
Oh yeah.
And it's all of their, like, draft work, and you can see all the creatures and everything up on the wall. It was so nice.
It's so cool.
Definitely was sort of their cosmic baby. That this was first steps was how Fantastic Four got to, like, the galactic side of Marvel. So, they introduced the Eternals and all of the space people.
So that is
Skrulls.
So they did that well. So it's perfect to use that name. Yeah. Do you have the info? Okay.
Yeah. So globally, 218 million on opening weekend. Budget.
Damn.
Production budget was 200 million.
Okay.
So right now it's.
So I mean, and then they probably. What do you think on marketing? 100 million.
It's usually double, right?
Yeah, I mean, if they've made their budget back for the film, they've already lost money.
Were they going really hard with the budgeting on like a promo of this one, I think?
I mean, hope so. I mean, it's still, what, the first week?
We
It feels
saw
like
last,
such a...
last week, so yeah.
Feels like an age ago.
Like roughly about like 350 million probably total they spent.
Probably.
Yeah, I would say.
So yeah, so I mean it's definitely gonna make its money back.
Oh, yeah. They did quite a bit of marketing and advertising for it, too. Like on the Marvel HQ YouTube page, they released like character biographies, and those are all really cute. I love that they gave Mr. Fantastic a mustache. I know Pedro Pascal is like contractually obligated.
Yeah.
But like
kind of is.
The second highest spot of the year behind Minecraft movie.
Minecraft movie made
For
more money
opening
than
weekend.
God, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean it did really well.
The third best Marvel opening since 2022.
wow.
So it did well.
What was in 2022 one of the Avengers?
We had Black Panther, Thor Love and Thunder, and Doctor Strange Multiverse.
In 2022?
Yeah.
Okay, so then must have been Black Panther that made that money. Out of those three.
Probably.
Yeah, I would say.
Thor Love and Thunder, though, I do like that movie because for just the screaming goats and Hemsworth's ass. That's worth it to me to watch the movie.
Yeah.
Not more
no.
than twice. Like, I've only seen the movie once, and I think I'm going to see it one more time in my life.
In my life.
I'm just guessing.
I've heard Chris Hemsworth is an absolutely lovely human being in your life.
I know. I hope so.
And I hope, sir, you're having a great day.
As
You deserve
opposed
it.
to his shithead
Yeah.
brother. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I
We
don't
don't talk
like
about her.
Oh, then the other famous Liam. Like, oh, so sad when he died. Liam Payne. From One Direction.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not your algorithm.
I was thinking Liam Neeson.
He's not dead yet.
Yeah, he's not
He's in
dead
the
yet.
new
But
Top Gun.
isn't he
Naked
like
Gun.
Naked
who is
Gun,
he like?
Top Gun.
Who's
Naked
isn't he dating like Pamela Anderson?
He sure is dating
It
Pamela
seems
Anderson.
like it now.
Fierce Tina.
Good for her.
I love
What
it.
is it? Julian Assange.
Good for him.
Liam Neeson.
Love it. Like that's so fierce. Like he does have a particular set of skills, and she's about to show us what they are.
I just I watched a little clip of him, and he was saying that to play Naked Gun, the Naked Gun part, he's like, I just played it serious.
Well, that's
Yeah,
the best. That's the best way to
100%.
do it.
Played
yeah.
it like I was taking the role seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the, what is it, the
That's-
Michael Caine Muppet
That's the
Christmas
best
Carol,
way.
just played as serious as a car crash.
I think that's why like the Scary Movie like first two did so well because Anna Faris played it so straight. like she's just
God,
so good.
so funny.
I recently rewatched Hot Chick. Do you remember that movie with Anna Faris? It's like it's so problematic of a movie.
Wait,
It's with Rob Snyder and he like turns into
Got you.
It's Regina George, Rachel McAdams, but like before she was in Mean Girls.
whoa.
And it was her. And she was like worse than Regina in that movie. Like
That's what secured her the role, actually. Is
and so
Regina
like
George.
her and Rob Snyder like swap bodies or whatever, and like it's so like
Is that the It's Me,
Yeah.
Jessica?
yeah, it is. And then Anna Faris is like what?
Yeah.
And like
I thought you were going to talk about like House Bunny.
yeah,
which
no,
I fucking
House Bunny's
love.
iconic. No, but Hot Chick is
Incredible.
not. I mean, it was kind of funny, but it was on TV, and I was like, I wonder if this is problematic in 2025. Within like the first scene,
Yeah.
it's Rachel McAdams talking to like a fat cheerleader, and she goes, "Go on out there," and she's like, "Nobody wants to see my body," and she's like, "You're fine," and then she walks out, and they all start throwing like bacon and tomatoes at her and calling her pig.
Dude.
Within the first 5 minutes of this movie, I'm like, okay. And then so I watched it all and laughed really hard, but it's really problematic though.
Wear it on your sleeve, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn right.
When Julie and I first
I
started
don't agree
dating,
with it.
When Julie and I first started dating,
Yeah.
she was like, you gotta watch this movie because I had never seen what's that movie with Tom Green?
Oh no, not Freddy Got Fingered.
Yeah,
Fingered.
Freddy Got Fingered. She's
Freddy
like,
Got Fingered.
it's so funny, it's so funny. And we
It's
had like
so
been dating for
cringe.
like
Yeah.
a couple weeks at that point. So we sat down, we started watching
Oh,
it.
scene one is the
Oh, dude.
deer.
Yeah. And we got maybe 10 minutes in and I hadn't laughed once.
Yeah.
And she's like, this movie isn't as good as I remember. I was like, this movie is
Yeah.
terrible. What have you made me do?
Watching movies from the early 2000s is like watching another world.
Yeah.
It felt
Yeah.
like watching this Fantastic Four movie. Like
Yeah.
it feels so different.
It's sort of like the antithesis of like the Star Wars in a galaxy far, far away, but somehow
Yes.
in the future.
but yes.
a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away,
Yes.
but somehow in the future.
Yeah, those like movies like that are so insane. I don't even know how we got on this topic.
We were talking about Daddy. We were
Yeah,
talking
we were talking
about
about Daddy.
Chips. Takeaways from the movie.
Oh yeah, another takeaway. Oh yeah, really quick in the beginning of it too. I want to say like, why did the pregnancy test look like a vape? Like she like sat down this like big like.
Well, they had to use what was on hand.
It was in the past. But
Yeah.
everything was clunkier in the 60s.
But it was
It's a
In the
vape
future
pregnancy
60s.
test.
yeah, you can do it all.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really. I thought that was a really funny scene when they came down and like they found out they were pregnant and like broke the news because they just gave that quick intro and then just like jumped to them already being famous and everything, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's sort of like they've existed. This is how they got here. It was really quick.
Yes,
Yep.
and
It
I
was
like
sort of,
that,
yeah.
which is what we kind of need at this point.
We've seen 3 of them already.
Yeah.
Like, we all know.
It was kind of like what they did with Spider-Man and stuff. Like it's better
Yeah.
when when you have such iconic characters established. You don't need the origin.
And I think they're
we
doing
still
that
got the
with
origin.
all kinds of movies now, right? Superman was
Yeah.
the same way.
Yeah.
Like, I think that it's just, if they're a big enough IP, everybody
Yeah.
knows the story.
Yeah, it's
We
just
don't really,
it's like
you
a
can skim over
previously
it.
on when you're watching a TV show.
Yeah.
Basically, it just turns it like your friend group into the most insufferable. Well, it's
Yeah.
well.
Because it's just basically now like the first 5 minutes of these like comic book movies is it's like a previously on like from a TV show.
Yeah, it was sort of in last week's episode of.
Yeah, and it's convenient because I mean, but it also was like picking up a comic book.
Yeah.
And like you don't because like I mean when I was a kid I didn't read them in order. I would just kind of and like
Right.
but it would kind of say what happened last. So
Give you a synopsis.
yeah, because I used to read Spider-Man. That was my go-to.
Spider-Man's a really, really good one.
Just like yeah, he's my favorite. I don't know why I related to Peter Parker. Maybe because he was like a teenager. I don't know.
Yeah, because he's a teenager, he's a wisecracker, and he has a strong sense of justice, which we highly identify with.
Yeah.
Because he's awesome.
Yeah, and he's an icon.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then when Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man came out, like the way I audibly gasped, not because I was like wanted to fuck him yet. I don't know how old I was, but I don't know. I mean, I was probably a little.
You were a kid.
2002.
Yeah, so I don't think I was a little like that gay. I mean, I was Anthony Britney Spears, but I wasn't like sucking dick yet. But I saw like when he took his shirt off, I audibly gasped because I wanted that. I wanted to wake up ripped. I love that. Like
Well, you had to get bit by a radioactive spider first.
so
and in
worth
this
it.
economy,
I know, but so worth it though. Well, like radiation. All we have to do is go to like the Middle East and then just find a spider. There's probably a lot of radiation over there and shit.
you didn't have to go that far for it.
Oh yeah, you think there's radiation here? Like there's
go eat a
bombs.
plate,
Three
dude.
Mile Island, baby.
Or just go eat a plate from
Yeah.
the 60s.
Go get a uranium glass over at the Goodwills.
Yeah.
Take your UV light.
Cool. But how do I
it
get
up.
it into a spider? Is the question.
That's for you to figure out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta
All right,
know
that's my
science.
homework.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys know.
You experiment with that and let us know.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
He's just over there smashing
Right.
spiders with plates.
I loved how tender the pregnancy and everything was dealt with.
Like the Wait, are you being?
I got things
Are you
about...
being facetious?
No, I thought it was 'cause
Tender.
At one point, okay, issues notwithstanding, after the fact, you can calm down. We haven't got there yet. But at like one point, this is right before they like launch off into space.
9 months pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
God. Oh,
Ready
Sue,
to
you're gonna be
pop.
the first pregnant astronaut, and I'm like, this is deeply unsafe.
I mean, if it was fine for like us because we know that.
Yeah, we could suspend disbelief.
We know. Well, we also know who her baby is.
Exactly.
So I was like, the
I
baby's
didn't.
fine. But no, but like Heather, my coworker, she was just like, she's going to space 9 months pregnant,
right.
and I'm like, oh yeah, you don't know that he's like a god.
but
I mean, they were vaping and using
yeah.
pregnancy tests. It was the 60s. They could still smoke while pregnant
exactly.
and go to space.
But no, I know what you mean though. Like you mean like emotionally tender and stuff.
Well, it was just genuinely tender because like they're laying on the bed, they're kind of like talking about their fears and like apprehensions of what is to come, and
Yeah.
Reed Richards is rubbing lotion on her stomach,
Oh, when she was pregnant, and
Yeah.
then when she
and he's just taking
I
care of her. I
love
thought
how-
that was so sweet.
and
Sure,
they
it wasn't nutrient goo.
and they made her
Could be they didn't.
they made
Don't
her
ruin this for me.
They made her powers like they actually showed her powers so well. Like I loved when she like showed like you could see the baby.
Hated that.
Horrific. Yeah,
That
that,
was-
was
hated
awful.
that.
It was
Man.
really creepy,
Ew.
but it was cool to show like her powers being used. Cool. I like how they
She's one
actually
of those
showed Invisible Woman's
anatomy
powers.
dolls in real life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first thing I said, I was like, that would have been really weird
Yeah.
3 months ago.
Yeah, exactly. She
Yeah.
like peek in, she like wake up, she'd be like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, she was looking the whole time. Yeah,
Jesus.
but I just like how they really showed her powers more. Like I like
Yeah.
how they actually just showed it, like the refracting of light, how like badass she really is.
I feel like a lot of the time they kind of relegate her powers into like a purely supportive like stance,
Yes.
and like she's
Yeah.
super aggressive.
No, like she's like
She
the,
is like strong.
but also Johnny Storm, like the Human Torch is actually really one of the most powerful creatures. Yeah. Like, I think he's killed Galactus once.
He's killed a lot of people.
He blinded him for a minute.
Well, I mean, by killed Galactus, he always comes back or whatever, but like
Squirrel Girl has also
him.
defeated Galactus.
Fierce. But like, I like how they showed that he, like when he like sucked the fire away and stuff. Like, it was pretty cool. Like they were showing it more of just him just like spewing out fire. It was like, it should, because I mean, he's power, like the power of like many suns. And so like
I kind of like they nerfed him at one point. They're just sort of like, yeah, you could be a fire, but you've only got so much oxygen in the tank, and you just knock your ass out, boy.
Yeah.
He's still human like the rest of us.
I was surprised at how little we saw them use their abilities. Like,
especially Pedro Pascal.
Well, it's fantastic. His ability is always his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
his powers are like.
Well, so I was fine with not seeing him. I was fine with not seeing him stretch because the universe was his abilities. Like, so I was like seeing his abilities just from the first frame of like the robot, like flying cars and stuff. Like that's really. Like, he can stretch, but that's not what saves the day.
Yeah, he literally was like, oh, yeah, it took me like a week, but I have these super complicated air suits for space.
Yes, like
and I was like, damn, girl, work.
The way that, because I do love, because he is so smart. Like, he's arguably one of the smartest people in the multiverse.
Yeah, exists.
And
many of his iterations, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, but how he just kind of casually, he's like, oh, someone's eating planets, and he just like types, and he's like, yes, I see here planets are disappearing. I'm like, it's not that easy to just see planets. You actually can't see planets. Like our technology, we can't.
Well, he also has warp capabilities with a spaceship out in orbit.
Light speed.
Yeah. So the way
a wormhole is so cool.
I love how everything was just so like quick and easy. Oh, also Johnny Storm, he goes, "Oh, I just found this disc of our oldest known language," and starts playing it. I'm like, wait, what?
Crazy. No, those were transmissions.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, those are transmissions.
Okay, good. I think I must have been eating or something when I caught that, because I was like, did he just say he just casually found the first recording?
No, they had been him and Reed had been working on these messages that were being outlaid into space, right?
Okay.
And so Johnny wants to go back to space. That's his whole bag.
He's an explorer.
Right. So Reed was helping him with that by being like, hey, I found another recording. Here you go. And he made a little disc for him, and he's like, go check it out and fucking leave me alone.
Yeah, but it actually
leave me to my science.
Yeah, right. I don't want to make those suits, so here's a disc.
Yeah.
Distraction.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just so, I loved how like quick and convenient everything was, but it also would be with Reed Richards, because like he is that intelligent. But it's just so funny to like an average person. They'd be like, wait, he just casually looked at planets disappearing in the 60s. When like I think around that time we were the society was convinced Mars had a population, like had a civilization. We were convinced until we got a probe there.
We had telescopes and all that. We could pretty say.
Well, no, but people thought there was tides on the planet, but it was just sand moving around.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the design of the thing, like that he has growing facial hair. Was that always a thing?
Yeah. I mean, it is displayed in the comics that he can grow facial hair.
I didn't know if that was a thing or not, but it was cool.
Easier to not draw him with facial hair.
Yeah.
And like the consistency with that would be crazy. Honestly, I feel like overall the thing would be a nightmare to draw consistently all the time. So more power to the artists. You guys aren't getting paid enough.
I know.
But yeah, it was really cool. And it was sort of like a fun. It really separates him from the previous thing.
It really does.
That, and they more focused on like his Jewish roots.
Yeah, that was cool
which
too.
was awesome.
Yeah, I did, because that directly from like Stan Lee and Kirby. Which one was it directed from? Like they were like
both of them.
I think. Okay, yeah, it was from both. Yeah,
because Stan Lee changed his name.
Yeah.
This is why we brought Lena on the podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about shit.
Yes, you do.
Lena's like, oh yeah, he was. I think they're both Jewish.
Yeah.
Because I mean, so there was like the Jewish allegory, because that was Superman was created as a Jewish allegory.
Yeah.
In 1941, Jack Kirby Stanley released the Captain America.
And then Captain America was fighting Nazis. So.
Punching Hitler right in the face, baby.
Yeah.
Incredible.
I mean, I guess they kind of, they didn't really expand too much on, because like in the original, like did you guys think there was vibes of him having a thing for Sue? Because there's been...
No, I feel like the relationship is very sibling.
Okay,
and everything like the whole thing.
Yeah, they really went family with it.
Yeah.
Right? Like when he was like looking at her, and he's like, "Are you pregnant?"
Yeah,
he was like, "I can tell."
Like,
that was when it was. I got a weird vibe, but no, you're not thinking it was.
No, it was
not that I think they had an affair, but he had a thing for her before.
No, I think that he was earnestly like. Are you're acting weird? Are you fucking pregnant right now? Like,
yeah, it's like anytime like your buddy's sort of like, you're like, nah, something's up. Yeah. What was that reaction? He just knows them so well.
Yeah, because I guess he was more like into that teacher. Is that who? Or I loved her from the Russian Doll show.
That's Natasha Lyonne.
Yes, love her. She's an icon.
Rachel Rosman, I believe the character's name was.
But yeah, I thought so. But again, like Johnny and the Thing were not really fleshed out or given as much screen time, I feel, or they were given screen time but not as much. Like we didn't really dig into them as much as the other two, which I think was like intentional. I think like they're gonna dig into them more because we kind of needed, because I don't think it was like lacking anything from them. It was just we learned more about the main two.
I think that it was they treated it like a Rocket and Groot comedy relief.
Yeah.
You know, in the first Guardians, right? Like they were there and they were kind of fleshed out, but like not as much as the later iterations.
Yeah, because I think we needed this time with Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman.
Definitely. Everyone else seems pretty like set in like a routine. Like Johnny's sort of a Casanova type. And this is like one of my favorite versions of Ben too, where he's not like alienated.
Yeah.
Where he's just sort of like, everyone's like, hey, it's Ben.
Everybody loves it. I like so this is like one of my controversial takes, I think, of this movie is that I do think the CG was better in Superman than this movie. There were times where it took me out of it sometimes with, but the crazy thing is that the Thing, it was not even, I guess, the Thing. It was, but what I think, it was almost intentional because it felt more comic booky. What did you think of the CG of like the Thing and Human Torch and everything?
I thought they were extremely fine.
I thought Human Torch was better than the original Human Torch.
Yes.
I think that I think that maybe the Thing went a little bit too far in the other direction, whereas the first Thing had practical effects that were clunky and kind of just too much foam on him. This one was all CG, and it was kind of like...
Yeah, like, I think...
It's for that Uncanny Valley sort of thing.
Like, I think it was... Because, I think that's really my only issue. I think it was just, like, the Thing felt kind of, like, not, like, really meshed in with the other people in the scenes. But, like... But it wasn't enough. It was, like... I think it was, like, that very first scene when they're telling you about the pregnancy, and I think it's because I was just, like, adjusting to it, and then I kind of forgot, and then it felt like it. But at first, I was like, oh, like... I was like, I think the Superman graphics are better than this.
I think his head was also kind of weird.
But I think
it was more graphic.
Yeah.
Kind of like what they tried to do in the Fan 4 stick.
And like, and I hate
where
to like
it made him like blockier, more like imposing. But they're like, but he could still. Honestly, I think he looks like the actor a bit more, where he's like a very kind of
yeah. So like the graphics of like him himself were great. It's just meshing with the rest of the scenery felt like not real.
Yeah. I guess the only time I felt like he fit in was in the action scenes where there was just a fuck ton of CGI.
Yeah. Like when he was sitting there, it just felt like, and I loved it. I loved like the dynamic and everything, and he looked cool, but it just felt like it wasn't real. But also like the whole universe didn't feel real, so it didn't really take me out of it.
It's not our universe.
That's what I'm saying. Like it didn't take me out of it because it just felt like, it was giving like the end of the last Captain America, the green screen effect of like the Red Hulk, and like he looked great, and then like he just was like shittily screened in. But no, this wasn't as bad, and I only noticed it in the beginning, so I'm hoping it'll be better on Blu-ray. But I also was wondering if you think they kind of made it feel more cartoony, comic booky. Because of the feel of the universe.
Yeah, I would say the nature of
instead
the
of
movie.
Trying to make him very seamless and real, made it feel more like
I think
like Buffy, like the Buffy villains kind of.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
The demons
Campy,
and all that.
I guess.
Yeah, I definitely think. I mean, he's obviously going to stand out
Yeah.
regardless, because he's a giant rock man.
Yeah.
And I think if you like walked into the room, you'd be like, "Oh, Dora."
Yeah. Yeah, so I think it might have just been me adjusting to it. Like, I don't know. But I just remember like at one point thinking that, be like, oh, I think Superman won on the graphics, which I hate to compare them. It's just the two big blockbuster.
They came out one after the other.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Direct comparison, really.
And I do like how they just like rip the Band-Aid off and like instantly within the first act, they go and see Galactus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're literally just like, oh, he came here? Okay, let's go. And they just...
Galactus looked so fucking cool.
Yeah, he did. I thought... So I really loved how they did Galactus. I loved that they just went all in. They didn't hint at him or anything. Like, he was just there. Like...
Thank God he wasn't a black hole.
I know. Thank God he wasn't
But they kind of paid homage to that with his big-ass spaceship that just ate the worlds and then they just pumped lava
grinds
into
it
him.
into bone dust,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
For its
He
nutrients.
kind of looks like the black hole without all the like
Yeah.
swirling gas around him. It
was a giant gaping asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
the goat sea of the universe, if you will.
yeah. And but yeah, I just loved that they just instantly just let's just jump in the spaceship and go. And they just flew up there.
Did you guys look at the time? Let's
It was just I'm like, we were like, what, 30 minutes in the movie. I'm like, we're already like off planet. Like, I love that. Like that's why I was so, that was my fist. So I like to do this too, like a fist pump moment. Fist pump moment of a movie is like when you're so excited, you're locked in, you're like, oh, I'm so excited I get to watch the rest of this movie. That was my fist pump moment when they were just instantly flew right over to and Silver Surfer's like, you shouldn't have come here. Yeah. I was like, fierce. Like, I love this so much.
You dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Come here.
No, I think that was exactly my moment too when they got beamed up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Julia Gardner was also, I think, with Beth in Ozarks.
Yeah.
And she had like that wet, crazy accent.
That's the one when she's like, if you want to stop me, you gotta kill me. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. Is there like there has to be a cut where she does Silver Surfer's Beth.
Yes, that would be so good.
I herald his motherfucking coming.
Yeah. I herald your end. And if you want to stop me,
you're gonna have to fucking kill me.
That would be iconic. Like, I love how much of a moment that line had on TikTok.
It's powerful. That's the trailer scene. That's the one that you play in the middle of the trailer that get people like hooked because people are like looking at it. They're like, what the fuck is this?
It became an instant trend where like gay guys were just like painting their face in silver and just being like, oh my God, I herald your end. Like,
the detox edits. Have you seen those?
No.
From All Stars. Is it All Stars 2? She had like no. I think it was season 5. She had like that silver look.
Yeah, they did that with it. Oh my God, that's perfect.
Incredible.
Yeah, I saw one guy that had like tinfoil over his hair, and he's like, "I herald your end."
You did it.
Yeah, and I did it too. I did the try.
You were the guy.
I didn't dress up as him.
No,
but I did a dog grooming version of it. So.
Incredible.
Yeah, yeah. It was I was so excited that became a trend.
Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, Jay's an influencer now, and he does TikTok dog grooming. Dog grooming videos.
I'm an influencer. Influencers are passed down by generations.
My guess
in your genes
is that anybody seeing this is probably coming from that. So that is mostly a joke.
It's like if you protect yourself from dog grooming, you'd be like the Invisible One.
Yeah.
Oh no, the hair.
That's gonna be my look now. Like every time I do makeup, that's like gonna be my Invisible Woman look.
We love that.
Like it's giving like Queen's Gambit that she's always like
severe.
Like she always looks very concerned. She looks like she was just found in a well. She's like I love her. That's my pose.
Anna Taylor-Joy. Anna
Taylor-Joy's icon.
He was Galactus. What'd you like about that?
Yeah. Are you asking me?
Yeah. How'd you like Galactus?
Yeah, I like Galactus. What did you say before that?
Anna Taylor-Joy, Queen's Gambit.
Okay.
Yes.
Anna Taylor-Joy was in The Vivitch with Ralph Ensign, who played.
Well, you can't
Galactus.
You call it The Vivitch?
Because it's V's.
Yeah.
It's the witch. I know, but it's fun saying The Vivitch.
Obviously.
So confusing to me, though.
I know, it's so wild.
All right, so The Vivitch.
Yeah.
And there's people in both of them.
They both have been involved in Marvel projects.
Okay.
I wanted to play chess dramatically so bad after watching that show.
Chess is so hard.
I know. Like, but
I have a Simpsons set. If you want it, you can just have it.
Simpsons set of chess. I love chess. But my strategy is just move forward. And then
Very
Sometimes
good strategy.
sideways.
yeah.
That's
Sometimes
very-
diagonally.
Well, just in life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like a shark.
And like a knight, I take the
If I
L.
stop moving, I die. Yeah, so they definitely did Galactus well, but that was a crazy. So we also should talk about how much this is not our world, and the fact that someone didn't just kill the baby. Like,
Yeah.
so basically Galactus says, like, I want your kid, I'll spare your world if I have your baby. And, and the whole world instantly was like, well, fuck you, give up your kid. And
Yeah.
that did sound like it. I was like, oh, okay, we're home. This is our universe. And then
But that nobody actually did anything about it. They're just protesting outside. I was like,
the fact that she walked out there with the kid.
right. I was like,
Statistically, there had to be one person on Earth that would have just ran up and grabbed the kid and be like, Galactus!
or like had a gun.
Yes.
Whatever.
Against
like,
the Invisible Woman?
But I'm hoping that this
Still.
is a better universe than ours. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I think that also plays into like the theme of the movie, which is First Steps, which is Fantastic Four family, is that they're not going to give up a member of their family.
Yeah, I mean,
Everyone in that sense would be like a member of their family, and they need to protect
Earth,
them.
Yeah, Earth was.
so
the
what were
family,
your
too.
thoughts though on that? Like, what would have been your, like, if this was happening here, what would you have been like? Of course, don't kill the baby, or would you have been like, it's just one kid for 7 billion people?
Think that I wouldn't have had a choice because I'm a person. And they got superpowers.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, what side would you have been on? Like, when people, like, if it was
I would have
happening
been
with
on the
us?
side that I'm on now, and that's people in control are gonna do what they're gonna do, and I got no power over that.
Yeah.
I would have been on not kill the baby, which is really weird because I'm notoriously known for not liking babies, but I'm known for not liking babies and making fun of my clients. I got nominated for a Barclay Award for that.
Hey.
For not liking babies?
No, for making fun of my clients. So yeah, I mean, I would have been like not kill the baby because that's fucked up, but I also am passively suicidal, so I don't think, like, you know what I mean?
Also, we didn't know that he was gonna kill the baby. Nobody. It was never said to the public.
It was heavily implied that he would just become the new Herald. So
Well, by Galactus, but as far as the public knew, they were just like, Galactus asked for the baby.
Yeah.
And nobody knew why.
Yeah.
They just were like, oh yeah, let's give him the baby.
just give him the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One baby versus all of everybody else's babies? Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
One baby.
Yeah. I guess that
They're
makes
kind
sense.
of like Moses-y.
So you would have killed the baby?
I think that given
parents' choice.
Should be my man on the street interviews. Would you kill the baby? That's like,
Right.
I don't know, man. It's the classic conundrum, philosophical.
It's a trolley problem.
Yeah, it's the trolley problem.
I mean, I will say
Let's
that
try to
space.
find a way around the trolley problem. That's the answer to the trolley problem.
That's why Reed did
by
all that he
moving
did.
the Earth. Speaking
know.
of that, as soon as he said, "Give me a fulcrum, I'll move the Earth," I knew he was gonna move the planet.
yeah.
As soon as he said that, I was like, he's just gonna
there's-
move the planet.
There seem to be a lot of issues in my head logistically of like teleporting a planet to another solar system. Like that would, like, what would happen if there's like another Earth just appeared in our solar system? Like it would fuck a lot of shit up, right? Or is there a lot of space in between? It wouldn't.
It's made up land.
Yeah. Space
They
is
can-
space.
Yeah, space is.
They
No,
could
but
really
I'm
put it
saying,
anywhere.
like, would it mess up gravity fields and shit? Like, all
Oh,
of
yeah.
our orbits
Oh,
would go
yeah,
out of
for
whack.
sure.
I mean, we wouldn't have a moon, right? He wasn't moving
Yeah.
a moon. He was just
Well,
moving
then-
the
Yeah.
Earth. We wouldn't have tides.
Well, he would
anymore,
have to
like-
move the moon because you can't have
wasn't, though.
Yeah, he didn't.
But you can't have an Earth without the moon.
You can.
you
No,
can.
not with like a human civilization on it though. It's just gonna be a water world.
Yeah. Hopefully less Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
I'm no science person, but I think that
Well,
we
it
just
keeps
wouldn't
the-
have tides, right? Like,
Yeah. So then it would just
Was that
water.
at that point then Reed would just like terraform the Earth using those force fields?
probably just
It
make
would be
another
like crazy. Like there would just be like it would be massive.
Well, thankfully we don't have to think about it too hard because
Yeah.
they weren't able to do
Like the
it.
moon's like very important to like why humans are even here. That's why it's hollow. Just kidding. But when they landed on the moon, it rang like a bell. So
they didn't land on the fucking moon.
I also like to say they, and I don't know who I'm talking about. I'm just like they said it.
Yeah, the Illuminati.
Yeah. It's none of it's. I do believe like this is a round planet, but the moon was
We're not a round planet.
Was put there. Well, it's not perfectly
we're oblong,
round.
yeah.
I love oblong.
We're egg-shaped.
Oblong's my favorite word, but I like it was just, it's so obvious that they put a moon there so we could create life. Again, I said they because I don't know who.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You don't want to make the powers that be upset about the wrong pronouns.
Yeah.
So we were on Galactus.
Yeah, we're going to talk about how there should have been way more of a mess in space when she gave birth.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Herbie had no suction on him. I watched it. There was no suction on that robot, dude. There should have been so much fluid in that spaceship.
I feel like being in like zero gravity or whatever, like that would be like the best way to give birth though, wouldn't it? Because like it would probably like feel there's not.
Oh, you need gravity for the baby to fall out, dummy.
Wait, babies fall out? But like
fell out. I was taken away.
Yeah, you just stand up and you shake real hard.
Well, you could just pull
like emptying shit from your pockets.
Well, but like in space, like so she could like just say like this is Vanessa Kirby's vagina. And it's like floating there, and then you could just like grab the baby and just like push.
How big do you think a baby is?
Well, this is like me grabbing the toe or something.
No,
I don't want to touch the whole. Oh no, the head comes out first. Grabbing one hair.
You're supposed to.
Yeah.
Ideally.
But I'm saying like it would just be a lot easier because it's like all like floating maybe. Sorry. But I'm saying like you could just go like that, and then.
I mean, Mr. Fantastic literally held her down so that she could give birth. So
again, I'm not a doctor.
Dr. Doom is not a medical doctor. He's just a general scientist.
Is Dr. Doom an MD? Like, how do you get doctor? Is it for like his PhD?
Yeah, like science.
Pretty huge dick. Do you know the original?
Yeah, baby, you heard me.
It's so sad that the original Doom died.
Yeah, I really liked him.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Dr. Doom died.
Neat.
Yeah, it's not neat. I loved him. He was the original daddy. Daddy Dr. Doom died.
Well, he was
from Cole. He was Cole from Charmed.
He was also Nip Tuck.
Yeah, Christian from Nip Tuck.
Yeah.
That was a crazy show.
I did watch that show.
Yeah.
It's wild. It's the one thing I do remember specifically about him, and that's what I would have said this story at his funeral if I was invited, is that one scene from Nip Tuck when he like gives that chick lipo. And then she's like, will you have sex with me? And he's like, you're still ugly even though you're skinny. And she's like, what if I wear a paper bag? And he said, okay. And then he fucks her with a paper bag. And then after she's like, can I keep the bag? And he's like, okay. And then she walks out. That's just like one memory of that show that's burned into my brain. And like, why is that a like 2000?
I didn't
casual.
watch that show far enough.
No, I didn't either.
I remember watching it being like,
I think I was too young.
But I also, I was too young as well. But I also wanted to be the girl with the bag. Like it was kind of get wild when there was that one serial killer like killing plastic surgeons. I was like, okay, this is getting much.
Oh my! Be like a Dexter crossover.
He became Dr. Doom.
He did become Dr. Doom,
and he was less of a horrible. But he did end up getting cancer in that show.
Did he have cancer in real life too? That's so maybe poetic.
The karma of him being a horrible person for so many years on Nip Tuck.
Like that was the karmic backlash. Yeah.
Even just playing that character. Because, I mean, Christian on Nip Tuck was a wildly horrible character.
A real method actor.
Right. Very method. So method.
Episode 1, like, Kimber, he hooks up with her, and she's, like, drop dead gorgeous. And she's like, am I hot? He's like, you're not a 10. And he just, like, takes out a lipstick and draws, like, on her body everywhere he could fix. And she just looks in the mirror. I'm like, this is... Yeah, it's wild. And then they ended up dating for years.
Plastic surgery is wild.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like ego.
Yeah, because she was like, I'm hot. And he's like, you're not a 10, but I could make you be. It's crazy.
Everyone needs a pet project.
I was really sad to hear that he died. And I don't, and like his actions as Christian Grey. Nope, that was a different show.
That's a different, you're getting your dad's makeup.
I actually didn't like that movie. It was really boring. I watched it because I was like, let's see what straight guys are like getting off to. And I don't think they are watching that to get off. Or straight women or straights. It was so boring.
Pretty sure he fisted her once.
Oh, God. In the movie? I don't think he fisted her in the movie. I would have remembered that.
Turn her into a sock puppet.
I would have remembered that. We like look him up and he has a tattoo right here. Because like gay guys get like fisting tattoos.
Yeah, is that what the bands are for?
Yeah, that's literally. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about double hand fisting. I'm just an ally. So, how was the baby like a lot, like the way they just like this baby was being thrown around. Galactus was just holding the baby at one point.
Plot armor.
How old was the baby? Like,
CG. Doesn't matter.
5
He
at
was
the
CG.
end. At the end, 5.
Yeah.
At the beginning, only a couple weeks or a month.
okay, so by the time Galactus was holding him, he was 5, or was he still a newborn?
Yeah, he was like a month and change.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Because I thought babies were like fragile at month old.
Yeah, they're definitely fragile. At
Yeah.
month. That's why he had a whole special basket.
Oh yeah,
Which
you're right.
Just have it like follow you or something. He has like tracking beams. It's like, no, we're just gonna put it like right here and then
Yeah, he dropped it off with the robot nanny.
God.
The robot. Oh yeah, we need to talk about the robot. I love him.
Herbie is the best.
Herbie is so cool.
Herbie's the best.
Icon that never stops slaying. I love Herbie.
we love to
favorite
pack onto an
character.
inanimate object and just give him personality.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically,
great.
anything that's not a human is cute.
Yeah.
But I think he has a soul. I just feel it. I don't know.
I think he's a robot.
Yeah. And Herbie was really well done. We saw the Fantastic Car, which was really fun.
Ugh, incredible.
Do you think though they're gonna like introduce like a Fantastiphone or something, like Reed just gonna invent an iPhone?
I think the next time we see them, they're going to be plunging into our universe like the end of Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
I was really expecting that to happen in the
Yeah.
black hole. I was like, this is when we go into our universe, and then it didn't
Me
happen.
too. Like I was really expecting, like the I didn't think it was all just gonna kind of be wrapped up. So I guess we can talk about like the final badass scene. So the Johnny Storm kind of like makes the Herald, the latest Herald. Do we know her name? I don't remember.
Shalabal.
Shalabal. I love that.
This is a-
Shalabal.
Yeah, in our universe,
It's a great drag queen name.
Norrin Rand's lover, and then they
Yeah.
see each other again because he becomes the Herald, and in this,
Yeah.
she has her own motives. We see no man, which I kind of thought was really interesting that her motivations were more for like a love of people versus love of an individual.
Yeah, it was. It
'Cause it-
wasn't about a dude.
Yeah, which I
Yeah.
was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah. It was great.
I'd have been so annoyed, but
It's-
like I get it, knowing like the lore.
And because
I
like
was like,
she,
oh, that's kind of a pleasant surprise.
because you could tell that she felt bad even when she was like giving the Herald speech.
I also liked it as the kind of the opposite of Franklin, right? Where like the world rallied around Franklin, she sacrificed herself for
Yeah.
her own world.
Yeah.
And she was like, if Franklin was old enough, he'd do
He'd
the
do
same
it,
thing.
yeah.
So like, why don't you just do it?
And so they did say that she.
She also that's a big assumption.
I mean,
Yeah, you don't know.
if raised as a good person, right?
Right.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
would, right?
Yeah.
And if they're not, then fucking give it to them anyway, because they're
Exactly.
gonna grow up to be a
Yeah.
shithead. Like,
If I was Franklin, I'd be like, I'll come with you, but can you still kill them? No, just to
I
be a
have
dick.
conditions.
Yeah,
I just want to get off
like,
this fucking
yeah.
rock.
But like, just make them think that I'm like their hero, and then as we take off, kill them. Okay, and
Hello.
yeah, be like bye, and
Okay, thanks, bye.
then like make a TikTok for Earth. Wait, what's our number? Our regular 626 or no? That's
616?
That's Stitch.
616, yeah. It was what was it? Miss Marvel said we're actually, was it 1099 or 2099 universe?
Yeah, I don't know what the sacred
look it up.
timeline is.
I think our
But she's like,
current
I'm gonna
universe
make a
is
TikTok for the
616,
sacred timeline.
But I
Like,
also don't know if the Loki thing changed that.
Oh yeah,
Didn't finish Loki.
he just sits down at the end. That's
good for her.
That's the ending, and holds time.
He just holds space.
Yeah, he literally is holding space
He's
and
just
time.
holding space. He's sort of like,
He's just sitting down and holding space and time for queer culture, and we're here for it.
whoa.
Okay, so it's Earth 199999,
Okay,
while the main Marvel Comics universe is 616.
616. Okay.
So yeah, MCU is a lot, and then the regular Marvel Comics is 616.
Okay.
Where in this universe was 828.
Yes, 828. Love that because of Kirby's death date. Yeah, love that.
Jack, birthday.
Birthday. Okay,
Birthday,
good.
birthday.
Not
More
death date.
joyous, more joyous.
More joyous. Yeah. So the final battle, it was really just the women, like Invisible Woman just like pushed him backwards all by herself. He's like, is it gonna kill you? And she's like, probably. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
And
she really got the mom strength. Like,
Yeah.
my baby's in danger.
yeah, and it came out, and like she just fucking
Yeah.
Nuked a god entity
Yeah.
type cosmic.
And then so at any point, did you guys think she was actually dead? Because she does die, essentially.
She does die.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
I know, but did you think she was actually going to stay dead?
No. I did up until the baby started going for her.
Yeah. I never thought she was just because, like as a comic guy, I just know how powerful she is. There's no way. But I was convinced for a minute that Human Torch was going to go through the portal at least.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
I did believe that when he said, like, tell Franklin, like, his uncle loves him or whatever. And I thought that's how it was going to end. Like, he was going to be out.
I thought because it was not our universe, the stakes were a little bit higher.
Yeah.
That like we can sacrifice one or two of these people.
I was also surprised, like, the sense of urgency that the film was able to, like, convey, like, those last couple seconds. It was literally like every single second mattered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so at one point they're just kind of like looking around for shit to grab. They're just like, what do I do?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it was so good. And then the Silver Surfer comes in at the end of the day and
Love her.
And so it was great. So, like, the two women really just pulled it together. And then Reed, like, he had to use his infant son to save his wife. Like, he didn't, like, he probably wishes he was
I don't
smarter.
think he used him on purpose, though.
Yeah, I mean, Franklin was going for it.
Yeah.
Like, Franklin knew.
Yeah. No,
what
I
to
just
do.
would love to troll him. If I was, like, if I was Johnny or the wife, I would just be like, doesn't that suck? Like, you'd use your kid. But,
Embarrassing.
Yeah, you don't have life-saving things just, like, on your person, you genius fuck.
yeah, like, oh.
Where are your pocket defibrillators, you nerd?
Yeah. And but yeah, that was so cool. And then so that we really saw, like, the power of Franklin. If we go into the post-credit scenes, because at the very end it jumps like 4 months or something.
5 years.
Oh, 5 years.
5
again.
years.
I think
Yeah.
that kid was just 4 months old, 5 months old.
Okay, you're right. Yeah. Okay. So then he's 5, and that so we see the only. Wait, okay, so then the actual post-credit scene was like the cartoon, and then the mid-credit scene.
With the Sentinels.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
With
You
the
were correct.
Yes, I was correct.
So we can.
My apologies. I was taking notes.
Before we talk
apologize.
Before we talk about the lack of RDJ, do you think that cartoon was like a hint at like an upcoming cartoon we're getting on Disney Plus?
No. I would say, if anything, we'd probably get something in like a what if kind of scenario.
Yeah. But I would love.
But it's a callback to the Fantastic Four Power Hour.
Yeah.
And that's what that was kind of paying homage to.
I was just really hoping like that'd be so cool if we got like a classic, like kind of they did with like X-Men '97. And yeah.
Oh, that would be really, really cool. I mean, with all the Spider-Man content, I mean, nothing quite like the OG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like the new Spider-Man Disney Plus cartoon show. It's good.
Not bad.
But yeah, so then we see they show Doctor Doom's hood and mask and not show Robert Downey Jr. So, and that's
would have been way too expensive.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's so logistically, yes.
To say that may not even have been RDJ because they couldn't afford it.
No, that wasn't him.
Yeah. But it was him.
Yeah.
No, but so do you think it was supposed to be him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. 100%.
And so that's what I was talking about.
Doom though.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about with Lena, right? Is like they're setting up Doomsday.
Yeah.
I think that the way that Doomsday happens is Doom steals Franklin, runs away to another universe, or is trying to at least take over another universe or take over all the universes. He's the new Kang, right?
Yeah.
Like the new big threat, obviously.
Or goes to his like
secret
Secret Wars, like Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Ring,
so he takes Franklin and he's using Franklin as a tool to take over multiple universes, and so then the Fantastic Four have to chase him into our universe.
Okay.
Yeah, or like they basically become heralds almost in their own right. They're like, all right, we know this situation. We have to go out and warn the next people so that they can mobilize.
Mm-hmm. Or what if like that's them recruiting the Avengers to help them, like they're not following him there, like maybe they go to them.
Oh,
because they need more firepower because there is nobody really in there.
Or to be like, hey, like this in this universe, these guys stopped Thanos or something,
and
like
let's battle world at some point.
Well, so I'm saying we're gonna get a battle world in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
So it might be leading to that.
Yeah.
Maybe like that's the whole. It's gonna just them trying to find the battle world.
Where's gonna be like the meeting place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. I hope
be
it's.
so sick.
I hope it's in like the Fox universe's X-Men universe. Just use that universe to wipe it out.
I mean, it's already been in the void.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's out of time.
We could just go in the void. No.
They could always go back to a time where that wasn't the case.
Yeah, because it was just like his own kind of pocket universe, like Lex had in Superman. It's like in the comics, right? Like where Doom actually had Battle World.
Battle World. It was just like pocket dimensions.
Yeah. Okay.
It was really, really cool.
I know. I'm so excited. Secret Wars is gonna be wild.
I like pocket dimensions, I guess, just like alternate.
Which is where
like,
symbiote originally came from in the comics, right? Was Battle World.
Yeah.
Attached onto Peter Parker in Battle World and then came back with him. That was like his.
How Venom?
Well, the
it became
symbiote,
like
Black Spider-Man.
like the Black Spider-Man.
It comes back to Spider-Man's world with him, with it attached to him because it came from Battle World.
Yeah.
As far as
no, because it was like attached to like outer space stuff, and it like
he was
like,
oh,
what's
down.
this? Blah.
Yeah, at least in like the 90s or like whatever, like the animation, it came with like an astronaut, like, and then the comic run.
It was JJJ Jr.
Like the specifically the comic books is like one of the only little bits I've read into.
Because I was under the impression it was on JJ Jr.'s like space capsule that Peter helped slow down as it was crashing, and that's.
But they could have kind of
got him attached to his suit.
But they could have kind of reset it because that's what Secret Wars kind of was like a reset. So maybe like they went with that after. But yeah, I'm thinking of like it would be really fun to create for the podcast like a kind of like a fantasy football league, but for like Avengers lineup, and we all create our own Avengers lineup.
Oh, yeah.
Like that would be really fun.
It would okay, so
but it would be Secret Wars, so we could use any iteration.
It'd be like fantasy football.
Yeah, it'd be like fantasy football, but for Avengers somehow.
There was an Avengers Academy that was kind of like a battle royale with like the younger kids.
Yeah,
it was pretty rough. Really good though. Art's solid.
But it would be really fun. Like, but we could also. It would be kind of like Magic, where you have to create a commander.
Yeah.
So like my commander would be Agatha, and then like.
Oh really?
And then under that would create like a team. And yeah, I'm like putting it together of like how you create like a commander, and then you have like some soldiers, and you gotta have like backup.
Well, like everything is, they're like you have to work within a point system, so you have like 20 points or 30 points, and you have to spend them, allocate them wisely to then draft.
Yeah.
So you would build a team around Agatha. Very cool.
Yeah, I love her. She's my favorite. She's an icon.
Well, it'll be like Catherine Hahn.
Yes, Catherine Hahn's great. I think
she's also Mother.
Yeah, she is Mother. So yeah, Catherine Hahn's like Agatha would be my commander deck, probably. Commander deck. My commander.
She'd be the leader of your team.
Yeah.
Origin story was told in Secret Wars number 8. So it wasn't the first appearance of Black Suit Spider-Man, but it was the origin story. It was from Battle Planet.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere within Battle Planet, or at least coming out of Battle Planet, or whatever.
I have the Marvel Encyclopedia at home. I have 2 versions. It's pretty sad. Yeah. It's a little too nerdy.
This is the one that
I love it.
Yeah, I love that. I thought it was treated really, really well. The hints of Latveria throughout the movie, when Sue's making her like speeches at the Future Foundation, you can see the Latveria like nameplate like right there, like front and center.
Yeah, and they're not there. Yeah, right? They're not in attendance.
It also like explored themes of like redemption and like just educating yourself on how to treat people, like how they dealt with Mole Man.
Yes, I forgot about mentioning Mole Man. That was great.
I love Mole Man because he's so great. Paul Walter Hauser played Mole Man in that, and he's been in a lot of interesting projects.
Yeah, he has, and
he's gonna be a Naked Gun.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's the partner.
Oh, I'm excited for that movie. Yeah, because I do like how she, like Invisible Woman, like kind of made peace with the underworld, and then the underworld, and then they ended up using them to like evacuate.
Yeah, just protect at least, and they really like push forward like her abilities as like a diplomat.
Yes.
Because Reed can do all the science, but she can do all the talking.
Right.
And the emotional beats and like the acting, of course, was great with them. But I loved that one scene in particular too. Like, I guess it would be like an emotional fist pump. The line where she goes like, "You being you hurts me," and that was done really well. And I related to Reed in that. Yeah. Of like, because I understand him where he like kind of like thinks logically a lot and just doesn't mean to, and. I just love the idea, too, of that. Like, she's like, I know you're not gonna give up your kid. She's like, but I also know that you've thought of all the different versions of what would happen. And she's like, and that's fucked up. And he's like, I know. He's like, but that's just who I am. I have to do that. Yeah. And
I liked how emotionally intelligent they were, too. Like, they weren't just, like, screaming at each other. They were like, we disagree on this. Yeah. And we're going to, like, get heated about it. But, like, we also respect each other. And we're just going to walk away if it gets too bad. Like,
Yeah. And it was done, like, really well. Like, they were a really good, like, founding parents of like the first family, like the mother and father, like they embodied it so well. So I really hope
mother and papa
they are, and I really hope these rumors of Pedro like having less of a role in the upcoming Avengers movie is just rumors, because I thought he did really good.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, I agree.
And Vanessa Kirby was
incredible
icon. I love her so much.
Yeah,
and I'm excited to see them flesh that out, the other characters out more.
I think, they definitely deserve to have their story continuously be told.
But I mean, the emotional beats were done really well. And I did like the connection between Johnny, because in the first Rise of Silver Surfer movie, it was a connection between Invisible Woman and Silver Surfer, right? Like, Jessica Alba. Like, they were the ones that kind of connected and talked. I like how it was Johnny and her this time. It made more sense.
I think it kind of showed, like, some cool, like, alternative learning and like execution of a process. Yeah. Because wherein like Reed is like, he has all that base knowledge already, and then he just kind of goes, but Johnny had to work for it. Yeah. He listened to those tapes, those records so much that he just beat it, and he
reverse engineered a language.
Yeah, exactly. Being just sort of like this goofy like bro, which I was like, that's so cool.
He didn't seem like Johnny Storm really in this movie.
Yeah. I mean, as far as he wasn't a big douchebag the whole time.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. He had these little moments, but like he was earnestly a good guy.
But I also like how it kind of it like implied that that's who he used to be. I like how we kind of
we're getting an evolution.
We picked up here where he's been the Human Torch a little while and stuff. So because they didn't imply like that. And I loved again the intro of them, the quick old timey intro telling the whole story, and then it builds all the way up to the end, and then they run off. And don't even do the interview. It's so good.
That's so like very like, well, we got more important things to do.
Yeah. I think Marvel successfully introduced Fantastic Four into the universe.
Yeah. I mean, finally.
Into the multiverse.
Yeah. Like I won't make any qualms. I really liked the first Fantastic Four movie. I thought it was super campy. It was really dumb, but I didn't care because it was fun.
Yeah, no.
You can turn your brain off for that one.
Yeah, no,
this one you can turn your brain off and feel things.
Yeah, so the first Fantastic Four, it's like I agree with people that it like is not a good movie, but I think the nostalgia factor for me and like just
it's very like Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
Like it had its time.
Like I don't hate it at all. Like I do rewatch it from time to time and stuff, but
we can consider it now sort of like part of that expanded universe.
Yeah. Because now that Johnny Storm is in the void and dead, right?
Yeah. Oh, he got murked immediately.
Yeah. So overall, this was really good. Do you guys have a ranking you'd want to give it, like something out of 10?
I give it a solid like 8 out of 10. I don't think it was like the most perfect movie, but it's pretty
I'll give it 8.5 for sure.
You'll give it an 8.5.
Yeah.
And but we gave Superman 9.5.
Yeah.
So you do think so?
I think Superman was better.
You think Superman's
honestly.
better? Yeah.
As you know, as
honestly,
much as it kills me to say that,
I know.
I think it was better.
Honestly, me too. So that's why I'm giving this movie an 8.9.
Yeah,
because I don't think it's at a 9 yet, but it's like the best of an 8.
I feel like there's deleted scenes that brings a lot of context or like extra stuff to it. I would love to see.
Yeah.
Sort of like what would be the bits they cut out.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I'm really excited
Give me that bonus content,
for
baby.
the streaming Blu-ray.
Yeah,
And stuff. I'm very
exactly.
excited for that.
Now streaming on Disney Plus.
I know, I
We can
can't
have
wait.
a watch party where we actually watch it together this time.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do a reaction. We could, yeah, or we could do like we could even do like a live
Fantastic
stream.
Four second steps.
Yeah, second step to watch it. Yeah, we could even do like a live stream. It'd be fun. But did we ever get a sign off?
Yeah, we did. I worked on it. I listened to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. That's our sign. This has been the podcast, everyone. Remember to leave a comment. Let us know what you guys thought
Saying
of
the other shit. It's bye and then over.
Bye and over. Bye, sister. James Charles. You guys don't
Say
know that.
bye.
And
Goodbye.
also, we forgot to do
Goodbye now.
in our wettest dreams, fuck, marry, kill, top, build.
It's bye and then it's over.
I'm assuming Pedro and Vanessa Kirby. I don't know who the third top build is,
You can't.
but I would kill the third one.
Fuck the Rock Man. Bye.